Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Chelsea and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Gareth Bale. Martinez. And tidy play. And wasteful from Chelsea. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Zambrotta. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
Vidic. And on to Lisa Razou. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. And a tidy challenge. Beckham. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Heung-min Son. Ginola. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Son. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Hamšík. Now with Bale. The ball with Martinez. Really good challenge. Well, not the end result he had in mind.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Beckham. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Hamšík coming away with the ball. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Martinez. Bale. A very effective challenge put in. And Chelsea looking dangerous. And up for grabs off the keeper. And the danger is averted. Hamšík. Now with Ginola. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, how about that for a tackle? His fate lies with the referee who booked him earlier. And time for the change now. Marquez. Marek Hamšík. Gareth Bale. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Martin Ødegaard. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Can they get in behind them? Gareth Bale. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. What can he do with it now? Well, it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. And they will make the change now. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Joshua Kimmich. And on to Ginola. Possession one. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. Can he put them in front? Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream, bro. How are you all?
Just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time, 3 minutes to be exact. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
Yeah.
And he's done well to tip it over the bar. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Valverde. There's still an issue here. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Joshua Kimmich. Now Son. Ginola. And credit due, a good intervention. Now to play Real Madrid throw here. Federico Valverde. Garincha. Oh, fine stop. And the danger averted by Roberto Carlos. Anthony. Might really be able to trouble them here. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. And putting paid to the danger. Shevchenko. Zambrotta. Sound piece of defending. Son. It's with Ødegaard. And on to Ginola. Good pass. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Garincha. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? The first half here comes to an end. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Now, options are plenty. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Isaac. Garincha now. He's going forward well here. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Fellaini. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, high quality defending. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Kimmich. Ginola. Real Madrid regaining possession. 15 minutes left for play. Promising sequence. Valverde. Now with Di Natale. Anthony. Hamšík. Anthony. Kimmich. At this late stage, and the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability.
Hamšík, a truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? It's a promising City move. Now, who can he play it to? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Ginola. Ginola. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Rivaldo. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Riquelme. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Heung-min Son. On to Hamšík. Still not clear. Threat over for now, it seems. Fuller. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45? And it's gone in! Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
So, a level contest, 1-1. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Çalhanoğlu. Here's Valverde. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
And Riquelme. Fuller. Can he put them in front? And the threat averted by Zambrotta. Çalhanoğlu. And he has options available. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Ginola. Joshua Kimmich. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but these Real fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise.
Ginola! Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 5 minutes to go. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. But quick thinking defensively. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside
Hello
me, my
guys,
broadcasting
welcome to the
partner,
stream.
Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion.
Please
It's
like this
Carlisle
stream
United, and they take on Real
and
Madrid.
also
Well, thanks,
subscribe to
Derek.
my
The
channel,
best
bro.
coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you
And
can win your
thanks for
individual
watching.
battles, outrun your opponent,
If anyone
eventually you'll
wants
get
to
the
play
space
with
to
the
show your
head
ability. I'm
with
sure
me,
that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
send your ID or username
Lampard.
in comment box. And please subscribe to my channel.
Heung-min Son. Frank Lampard.
If anyone wants to play with me, a head-to-head match,
Now
send
with
me
Iniesta.
your ID
Lampard.
or password. Sorry,
Roberto
password.
Carlos.
Not password, username.
Son. Oh, what an opportunity. And the flag does go up, offside.
I just had a friendly match with the Champions in Shanghai. Good, bro. Very nice. Where are you
He's given
from?
it away.
Where are you from, bro?
Attacking possibilities for Real.
Are you from India?
Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Iniesta. Bale.
Please subscribe also.
Jamal Musiala. Lampard with it. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. It might still be problematic. And the danger is averted. Lampard. High quality defending. Son. David Ginola. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Marek Hamšík. Günther. Now with Vidic. Ronaldo on the ball. Just the challenge that was required. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. 30 minutes to go then. Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional,
Bro,
about a
please
goal,
subscribe
you've
to my
just been
channel.
exposed to it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is.
Okay, bro. Okay. Username MPI.
Heung-min
Yeah,
Son.
I know. I know you are in my friend list, bro. I can see
Aware
you.
of the threat, solving the problem.
Where are you from, bro? Which
Getting the
country
ball
you
forward.
belong?
Musiala. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner.
Everyone, please subscribe to my channel.
And he'll take efforts like that all day
Okay,
long.
Indonesia. Good. Are you Muslim, bro?
Well, it's not quite in the books yet, but almost for Real Madrid as they try to see it out. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it?
Oh, late drama here! All level again!
you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Good, bro. I am from Pakistan, bro. I'm also Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. So the final whistle, even Steven in the end, a drawn match here. What did you think of Real Madrid's performance?
Well, Derek, it's a horrible feeling when you concede so late in the game. They thought they had the game won, but a lack of concentration has cost them dear here.
Bro, you are showing offline, bro. You are offline. No, bro, I don't know. I have only visited my own country, Pakistan.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Athletic Bilbao.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Martin Ødegaard. Is it going to be? There it is! A delightful start
Welcome,
to this
FC
match.
Mobile.
Just what they were hoping for.
Welcome, bro. FC Ahmed. Welcome, bro.
Well, here's the replay, and just look
How
at
are
that
you?
power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Heung-min Son. What can Real do from this position? Real Madrid get the throw-in. Heung-min Son. Rafael Marquez. Iniesta.
Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for your support.
Iniesta. Ronaldo. Might be a chance
It's
here.
not.
And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
untidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit
Okay,
through the ball
okay.
cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
No problem, bro. You can watch it. Then you will
So
you
in
can
business once
come
more on the
here
back of
in
that
my
very
stream.
important equaliser. 1-1. Martin Ødegaard. Can he find the right pass? Just the clearance that was needed. Must take the lead here. Oh my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
How was your day, bro?
On the goal that's made it 2-1. Iniesta. Park Ji-sung. Just the challenge that was required. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half? Can they convert? And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1.
Thanks, bro. You are a great person, guy, bro.
We're at the
I really
halfway
appreciate
stage
it.
in this match.
Thanks for your support.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ronaldo. Now with Park. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
No, bro.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Ginola. Park. Anthony. Marek Hamšík. Kimmich. And Real's creative tendencies. Ginola! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Thanks for your support, guys.
So the current scoreline 4-2.
Everyone, welcome to the stream.
Now with Bale.
Please subscribe.
Modric.
If anyone wants to play with me, share your user ID.
Well, pass
in
after
comment
pass,
box.
maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Oh, fine stop. Zambrotta. Roberto Carlos. Gareth Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the problem not completely solved. Just the clearance that was called for. Modric. Very quick thinking there. Heung-min Son. Guti. And teammates around him. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Bro, he is my friend. think he is busy nowadays.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's VeteranPlayz, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Oh, good save. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Zambrotta. Plenty of support here. Calhanoglu. Can he put them in front? Heung-min Son. Garincha. Federico Valverde. And a timely intervention. Calhanoglu. I must say this looks promising. And let's give credit to the defending. Heung-min Son. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? And the threat averted by Zambrotta. Oh, that is a superb save. Keeper getting the touch. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, no damage done. David Ginola. Hamsik. Oh, and turned onto the woodwork. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Son. Well read to ease the pressure. Roberto Carlos. Ledley King. Danger averted for now. Martin Ødegaard. And space to cross it. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Shevchenko. Now Son. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Andriy Shevchenko. And back to Shevchenko. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Really inventive stuff from Real here. They could level it. This could be the equaliser. And just wide with the header. Calhanoglu.
Hello FC, what time now in your country?
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
And what is your school timing, bro? morning
Well to
and
regain control of the ball.
evening.
Zambrota. It's with Hamšík. Anthony. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
What was this notification? Have you seen?
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid taking on Manchester United.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Heung-min Son, Roberto Carlos, and Kimmich. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Martin Ødegaard. It's a neat move. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Zambrota. Gullit. Gullit has it. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? It's going to be United's free kick. Rewarded.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Kimmich. Gullit. Now with Bale. Given away by Manchester United. Decent progress with the ball at his
No,
feet.
bro,
Ødegaard.
I did not say anything, bro.
Ball from Real Madrid. George Best. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And the ball moving again. Advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Well, it might still work out for them. And a simple clearance, a good one. Marek Hamšík. Son. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Clears it away. What a save! And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Cleared away by Block. Roberto Carlos. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Ruud Gullit. "20 minutes to go in this one. Fluency of movement. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Martin Ødegaard. Zambrotta. Anthony. And on to Zambrotta. Take it away. Just wanted to get it out of there. Kimmich. Hamšík. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Gareth Bale. It's got to be! Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that will have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room.
What a goal! What a goal, Hamšík.
That he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special
Welcome,
goal.
guys.
So
Welcome to the stream.
He couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? De Jong. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Frankie de Jong. And on to Park. Park! And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it.
What is this?
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but the finish is so easy. He's given time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So back underway following the equaliser. Roberto Carlos. Can he put them in front? The clearance from Marquez. Isco. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. De Jong. Owen. Oh, goodness gracious me! It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Hamšík. Incapié. Joshua Kimmich. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Chance for the leveller. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Incapié. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. David Ginola. Anthony. Now with Ginola. Anthony. Well, they've given him too much space. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Martin Ødegaard. And on to Ginola. Hamšík. Now, who can he play it to? Could be threatening. Sound piece of defending. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Ball is loose. Threat over for now, it seems. Frankie de Jong. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together.
Well, can Real create one more big chance to win this game? If they do, this stadium will erupt because these fans have been brilliant today.
And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Romania facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Zidane. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Marek Hamšík. Now, Son. Composed and patient passing. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Roberto Carlos. David Ginola. Anthony. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Corner for Real. Can they use it productively? And putting paid to the danger. Kimmich. Martin Ødegaard. Zambrotta. Anthony. A wonderful intervention. Federico Valverde. Great! And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top quality finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Anthony. On to Hamšík. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Edwin van der Sar. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Ginola. Kimmich. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Maldini. And the keeper has it now. Messi. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Son. Ginola. Now with Ødegaard. Danger averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Lionel Messi. And a confident clearance. Heung-min Son. Well, getting in the way, superb save. And they will make the change now. Federico Valverde. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Can he put it in? Oh, tremendous save!
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Joshua Kimmich. Martin Odegaard. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Liverpool taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Son. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass, but then the one that fails to hit its target. Anthony. Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez now. Lampard. Cherki. Son. Now with Hamšík. And stopping the danger. The chances on. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Anthony. Hamšík. Martin Odegaard. It's with Odegaard. And he's in. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Marquez. Gianluca Zambrotta. Gareth Bale. Son. Excellent defending. Zinedine Zidane. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Hamšík. Rafael Marquez. Bale. Cherki. Joshua Kimmich. And Lampard's interception. Zinedine Zidane. Zidane on the ball. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Son. David Ginola. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Ledley King. Frank Lampard. 20 minutes to go in this one. Theo Hernandez. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Real chance. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, here you can see the delivery from Son is absolutely spot on, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Marek Hamšík. Son. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Zinedine Zidane. Bale. Now what can they do from here? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. And Real Madrid have it back now. Oh, in with a chance! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Williams. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Roberto Carlos. Well, he went strongly into the challenge and the result is a throw-in. Heung-min Son. Roberto Carlos. And the danger cleared. Bale. And the emphasis is on creativity. Could go ahead. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! It's a finish of real class. No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Anthony. Joshua Kimmich. Maldini. Xavi. On to Bale. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Williams. Now with Maldini. Bale. In it goes! A three-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Martin Ødegaard. And nicely cut out. Shevchenko. And into the last 30 minutes now. Edwin van der Sar. Hamšík. He's in behind. Still a chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Bale. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. And they're making a change. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Brilliant tackle from Hierro. Barella. On to Bale. Barella. Real chance. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Roberto Carlos. Hamšík. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Son. David Ginola. He's moving through the gears, Hamšík. Just the clearance that was needed. Hamšík. Chelsea regaining possession here. Couldn't quite hang on. And I think the threat has been averted. Joshua Kimmich. Hamšík. Now with Ginola. David Ginola. Well, can they open up the defence here? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Joshua Kimmich. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Dembele. Anthony. Now Son. Martin Ødegaard. Heung-min Son. Big chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bale. Moving forward effectively. Wasn't really difficult for the goalkeeper in the end. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the ball is moving again. First half struggles for Chelsea, there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Clears it away. Chance to make a game of it here. And the flag has gone up. Just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Cruyff. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hamšík. Hamšík advancing. But can they produce from this position? Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational! Unstoppable!
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Dembele. Now, who can he play it to? Dembele, and take it away. "20 minutes to go. Dembele. Now, Cruyff. Gullit. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Joshua Kimmich. It's with Ødegaard. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Opportunity it is. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. Corner for Real Madrid. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Clear deflection, and a corner now. And well positioned to clear. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Blackburn Rovers.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Given away by Real Madrid. Cruyff. Good movement. Owen. Oh, that is marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, he's an imposing figure in those situations. That's a great save.
Cannavaro. Pullet has it. It's there for him. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Real find themselves in a position of menace. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Right. Marek Hamšík. Best. Owen. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Michael Owen. It's a neat move. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Danger averted for now. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Ginola! And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Owen. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside, and be ready for the chance.
Cruyff. Kimmich. And on to Ginola. Hamšík. Heung-min Son. Hamšík now. And in with a real chance. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And cleared away by Zambrotta. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Roberto Carlos. Not away completely. Not a time for cool heads. Now with Vidic. Well, making immediately for the corner flag. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Son. Hamšík. And just 5 minutes remaining. Big chance! Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Kimmich. Anthony. Now, options are plenty. He's in here. Danger averted by Lucio. Ødegaard. Now Kimmich. Son. Now with Hamsik. Chance to take the lead. There it is. And just the ideal start.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Theo Hernandez. Hamsik now. Must be. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Kimmich. Oh, really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Good technique displayed. Struggling to get it away. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Zambrotta. Now with Hamsik. And on to Forlan. Now Son. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Forlan. And putting paid to the danger. Bale! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Son. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And well positioned to clear. Joshua Kimmich. Now, who can he play it to? Well, that's splendid play. Into the final 20 minutes. Son. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Marek Hamšík. Well, good use of the ball. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. And they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Could be dangerous. They've got themselves back into it. A lifeline in this game. And this could be a dramatic finale.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
And time for the change now. And just 5 minutes remaining. A very good tackle. Zambrotta. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time, not the final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid up against Inter Miami.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Son. Now with Ginola. Hamšík now. Plenty of support here. And nothing comes of this attack. Çalhanoğlu. Gianluca Zambrotta. Joshua Kimmich. David Ginola. Now with Hamšík. Hamšík so masterful when on the ball. But what will he do next? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Back now to the goalkeeper. Marquez. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Diego Forlan. And on to Forlan. How can he take them on and beat them? Marwan Fellaini. Well, he's certainly not alone. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Joshua Kimmich. Zambrotta. Ledley King. Now Son. Roberto Carlos. Now with Hamšík. On to Hamšík. Son. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here we can see just how good the cross from Son was, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Eusebio. Now, what can they do from here? Jeremy Frimpong. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Martin Ødegaard. Zambrotta. Anthony. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is it going to be? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Iniesta. Eusebio. Now with Iniesta. Twenty minutes remaining. Hamšík. Son. Çalhanoğlu. And in the right position to read it. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Promising position, this. And not cleared away properly. Clearance needed to be better. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the...
And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid versus Argentina.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Kimmich. And the keeper did more than enough. Zambrotta. Blanc. And Blanc has it. Gvardiol. Federico Valverde. Iniesta. And on to Zambrotta. Really good challenge. Son. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Son. Now with Hamšík. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And deflected behind, so a corner here. And cleared away. Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. Laurent Blanc. Iniesta. Diego Forlan. And Valverde. Son. Well, good run and good ball control. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Forlan. And still dangerous. And I think the threat has been averted. Anthony. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Anthony. What can Real do from this position? And stopping the danger. Zambrotta. Ødegaard. Now Kimmich. Hamšík. Ginola. Ball is loose. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. A chance. Can he do it? And still a chance. And the move breaks down. Son. And on to Forlan. Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Gareth Bale. Yaya Toure. Son. And now back with the keeper.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
And support available. Ferdinand clears the danger. Edwin van der Sar. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Son. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Well, no danger now. Excellent defending. And options in the centre. Well, not the best clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. David Ginola. And on to Ginola. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Son. Ginola. And now it's Hamsik. And a fine tackle. Gareth Bale. Iniesta. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw-in now. Iniesta. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? So a throw-in for Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane. Bale. Can he put them in front? Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Zinedine Zidane. Lilian Thuram. Now with Bale. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Marek Hamsik. Martin Ødegaard. Gianluca Zambrotta. It's with Ødegaard. Attacking possibilities for Real. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Well, we're into the final half hour. Bale. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. And the danger is averted. Victor Gyökeres. Martin Ødegaard. Son. And an astute piece of defending. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Ginola. Iniesta. Now with Bale. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive.
Well, these Real fans believe there's still one more big chance coming their way to win this game. What a finish we've got on our hands here.
And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and goal. Neither side...
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Rafael Marquez. Bellingham. And effect.